Some such painful punishments given in history, thinking about which the soul trembles. The practice of punishing criminals has been going on for many centuries. The person who does something that violates the rules of his society or is not forgivable, he is punished. Whether it is the era of kings or democracy, the practice is being followed. And this is done so that other people living in the society get a lesson from a punishable crime like that person. And they should never do such a thing in his life, and everyone should be happy in society lives crime-free. You must have heard about many such punishments like stoning, beheading, hanging extra. But in today's video we are going to tell you the worst punishments in history, in front of which today's punishment is nothing. Friends, if you even just imagine about these punishments, your soul will tremble. Then think what would be the condition of those who used to suffer this punishment, and if you reach number 1 punishment, then it means that you are very courageous. So without wasting time, let's start this video, and please also like the video and subscribe the channel. So let's start. Friends, we are going to tell you about some painful punishments given in different countries of the world, and it is difficult to complete all the countries in this video, so we will tell you only top 7 punishments. If you like this video, then we will definitely bring its second part as well. So number 7 on our list is crushed by elephant. Being crushed under an elephant was a punishment given to criminals in ancient India and many parts of Asia, and it was one of the most cruel punishments of the time, in which elephants used to crush the head of criminals with their feet or torture them. Sometimes the elephants did not kill the criminal but tortured them to such an extent that they begged for death. Crucifixion is at number 6 in the list. You all must know about this punishment. Jesus Christ also had to suffer the pain of this punishment, in which people's hands and feet were nailed to the wooden cross, and then they were left to die slowly. This was a very painful punishment. In this the victim was neither given food nor water and he died in agony. Usually this punishment was given in Persia, Rome, and in a few different countries. At number 5 is the breaking wheel, a very painful punishment given in Europe, in which the hands and feet of the convict were tied to a large wheel, and by turning the wheel vigorously, the convict was hit with a baton, and due to the rotation of the wheel, slowly all the bones of his body were broken. This is unimaginable torture. At number 4 on the list is the brazen bull. This punishment used in ancient Greece. This was an instrument made of bronze in the shape and size of an actual bull. The condemned person was locked inside and a fire was set under the bull. The bronze was heated until the person inside was burnt to death. There was also such a system in this device that converted the scream of the criminal into the bellows of a bull. So guys, get ready, because the top 3 punishments of our list are about to come. At number 3 is ling chi, also known as slow slicing or death by 1,000 cuts, a very painful punishment given to criminals in China, in which the offender was tied to a pole and pieces of skin and organs were gradually removed one by one, usually finalizing the heart or decapitation. Was in use as early as the 10th century. And continued for 1,000 years. Luckily it was banned in 1905. Pena culei is at number 2. This was a strange kind of very cruel and painful punishment. It was usually given in ancient Rome. The person who killed his parents or any close member of his family was sewn into a leather sack, in which there were many animals like dog, snake, monkey, cock, cat, and then that sack was thrown into a river and those animals used to kill that person by scratching them. So friends, now get ready for the most painful punishment. That is number 1 punishment of our list, and that is sawed in half. Friends, before telling about this punishment, I want to say that if you are still a little scared after listening to the previous punishments, and if you are coward, so please do not listen to this punishment, because this is a very painful punishment and maybe your soul trembles just by thinking. This punishment was given in Rome, Spain, and many parts of Asia, in which a living person was hanged upside down and then, by inserting a big saw between his 2 legs, they used to cut that living person into 2 parts. It is painful to think what would be the condition of a human due to pain. Friends, this list is not over yet. There are still many punishments left. If you want to know about it, then definitely tell us and subscribe to Infogatha for such amazing videos.